do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it. Make your dreams come true. Just do it. Some people dream success. Well, you're going to wake up and work hard at it. Nothing's impossible. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not going to stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Do it. Just do it. Yes, you can. Just do it. If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up. Yeah, thanks, Shia. We're now on the Stream Mindset, and we're going to be working on limb independence today. And I have a spreadsheet here that has a bunch of ways to go through limb independence on different charts and whatnot. Now, most of these are from this book. So it's called 50 Ways to Syncopation. It's by Don Moyle. It is a fantastic book. I highly recommend you take a look at it, get it. You can get it on his website, which you can find, here. So if you go to jaredoleary.com/drum, this is where we're going to use all of the free play-along charts and whatnot to work on these different limb independence variations. And if you scroll down to the lessons, tips section, etc., and you click on books I recommend, this is where you can find a bunch of different books that are affiliate links, most of them, including a link to Dom's book, which is not an affiliate link, but this takes you to Dom's website. So if you want to find how to practice this on your own with these different variations, this is the book to get. And if you want more of a rock or even a rap version, check out New Breed and New Breed 2 by Gary Chester. Those are fantastic books as well that kind of talk about limb interdependence rather than independence. And so he kind of outlines that in those two books. Highly recommend it. It's just a great introduction into limb independence and whatnot. And then you can find other stuff. Good morning, gamer. You can find other stuff like what kind of pedal am I using, what kind of cymbals, heads, because these are all the low volume stuff so I don't annoy all my neighbors by practicing this early in the morning. Anyways, we're going to be working on some charts, and I'm going to read through one just to warm up, and then I'm going to stretch and massage, and then we're going to go through some more. So let's see. What do I want to play this morning to get my hands going? Oh, let's do this one. This one's a fun one. Okay, so this is going to be bass drum and hi-hats in 3/4, while you play a ride in 4/4, and you read charts in 4/4. You're like, what? What does that mean? Okay, so you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, while you are reading the charts in 4/4. It's weird. Okay, so last time I did this, let's see. On my progress journal, it says I did it at 1:15. I was technically proficient. I was making progress on it. Let's try it again. Okay, so let's go to here, and we're going to do Swung charts. And some of these are not public yet. I'm releasing a brand new play-along every single day, as I've done for the last, 2 years now? Something like that. Lots of content. So this, we're going to go and do 21 through 25, I think, actually aligns with 3/4 on the third one. This one is not publicly accessible yet. Give it time. I've got stuff scheduled through, the end of April, so plenty of content to come. A lot of technique and chop stuff, but also a lot of drum charts. 1, 2, hey! Let's do that again. Stay. My mouse is just sliding. All right. Got the scroll lock on. 2, ready, and... Now, I've adjusted the volume of the E8010 to make it a little quieter, so it was messing with some things. We'll see if that fixes it. Okay, not bad. This is a good way to warm up your brain. It's so weird until you get the automaticity down. Tomorrow I'm going to do art for a friend. Nice. I haven't created art in a long time. See how this one lines up? I wrote it in 3. Ah! Messed up a little bit there. That's okay. My left foot is getting tired. Of all things. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. All right, last chart, and they're going to stretch and massage. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. That's a fun one. It's tricky. Okay, so again, it was about technically proficient, sometimes musical, sometimes not, and I had fun with it. I enjoyed it. So maybe we can make it more musical next time. Stay tuned. Now we're going to stretch and massage. Highly recommend doing this every single time you're stretching and massaging, or every single time you're playing, even on days when you're not. So first thing I'm going to recommend doing is you start with your palms facing up, holding your sticks, and you pull in, and then you push out. It makes your hands like twisted, kind of pointing at angles outward, like that. But it gives you a nice stretch in your forearm. Highly recommend it. Now, by the way, I've been playing drums for over 25 years, but drum kit is not my specialty. Not at all. Rudimental and concerts where I've spent most of my tenure practicing. Drum kit I started after my master's. Yeah, in between my master's and my doctorate, I like actually got into drum kit. Like I had lessons for like a semester on drum kit in my undergrad, and I was terrible at it. Like could barely ding 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 at all. Like reading through Jim Chapin's book. What's the name of that one? I forget. It's on my website. But thankfully, I got back into it again after my master's. So I'm stretching the underside, and I've been exploring all the limb independent stuff because I took lessons with Don Moyle, who's the person who wrote that book. And yeah, it's been a great challenge because there's so many different ways that you can work on limb independence in that book, as well as Gary Chester's 2 books on that topic. So it's fun. I like it. Good challenge. Okay. So now that I've stretched the underside of the form, now I'm going to stretch the top side of the form. So I'm going to do 2 at a time. You can just do it on your leg. By the way, everyone like my Ghost Note shirt? It's a drummer joke. Guess it's not a shirt, it's more of a hoodie. See? It's super comfy. Bella Canvas. Good company. They have high quality stuff, which is why I use it for like all my merch. Hence, this is my merch, but one of the many types of shirts you can get. And not mini like my dog, but manny. Okay, so I'm stretching finger to finger. Just goes twice as fast. And middle to middle. Nice. Middle finger's a little tight. On both hands, actually. Interesting. Oh, little pop. ASMR for you. Enjoy it. And pinky to pinky. Okay, so now I'm going to massage. So I'm going to do, let me see if I can show you. Thumb on top and fingers will massage underneath the forearm. So just kind of working our way up and down. And I have said this hundreds of times across the different streams. I feel like I'm a robot. I mispronounced it that way one time. And so now it's an inside joke for my wife and I. We call a robot all the time. And now you're in on the inside joke. Welcome to the inner circle. Okay, now I'm going to massage the palm with the thumb, and then I'm going to massage the back side of the hand with the fingers. And just get nice and relaxed. And then we're going to get back into some charts here in a minute. And then after the drum stream, I'm going to do Far Cry 6. I was going to do that yesterday, but then Dad Boss texted me and was like, hey, let's squad up. So we did some Fortnite. But normally I do Fortnite on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I like the game, but I want to also go through single-player games and whatnot. So try and do Tuesday, Thursday, single-player, and then Saturday, Sunday is kind of a wild card. Usually single-player, sometimes started with my wife, but haven't done that in a while. Base to tip. We've been in other moods for different games. Like we're playing Baldur's Gate 3 together. Whew, that game is good. There's so much you can do in that game. Every scenario you can approach several different ways. So many areas to explore. The maps are huge. The battles are interesting. The story's good. And I'm not like a story kind of person. Like, I prefer to focus on what you do in the game rather than listen to people talk at me. But that game's good. Okay. Let's go back to here. And the mouse is stuck on my brush. There we go. The little loop on the brush? Like at the end of it. It just got stuck inside of it. Don't do that. Okay, yeah. So we did that one. Woo! So last time, it looks like I was doing Philly Joe Way, swung 16th cymbal, hi-hat on 2 and 4 and double time. Player's line, straight short longs, short notes on snare, long notes on bass drum. So in Dom's book, one of the nice things that he does is he actually writes out stuff. So if in my description I don't understand what I wrote out, I can just look at this and go, what does this mean? And that's what I wanted to figure out, was the hi-hat. So what you're going to do is... guess I got to do this view. Okay, interesting. So last time I did this, I did it at 120 and it was meh, but I was making progress on it. So let's try it at 110. My left foot got tired on it. Interesting. Okay, so let's go back to the link at the top of the screen and under the straight charts. There's a lot to choose from. Let's do this one. This one just released. All right, cool. That works. So if you want to play along to this one, you can. Yeah. I like my content. Yeah. Go. Now, it does have audio to this, by the way. I've muted it because there's like timing delays, and so it's only coming out of my mics in the drum module. But it does actually have sound. This is not going to go good for the first couple charts, but hopefully by the fifth chart, chart 20, it'll sound okay. We'll find out. Alright. Little hiccup in there, but we survived it. Success. As long as I don't think about it too much, it's fairly comfortable too. Here we go. Some of the snares aren't coming through on my end, on the drum module. One, two, here we go. My left is getting a little tired. I actually am curious how it sounds fast. This feels fairly comfortable right now, which is great. A one, a two, a one, a two, here we go. There we go. No. No. Whew, that one messed with me. It's a good one. Every one of these charts I try and write a different style, so it'll like work different things, be easier or harder, depending on the pattern you're playing. 1, 2, here we go. Ugh. Man, my left shin just started locking up. Can you see Minnie? She's actually asleep right over there on her doggo bed. Hopefully she'll stay there when I do the Far Cry 6 stream here in a little bit. Probably in 45 minutes-ish, maybe less than that. Stay tuned. But yes, you can see her in a little while, just not right now. Because the camera that I usually use for Minnie is right up here for the overhead. So you can't see it. Sorry. Okay, so we survived, barely, at the end there. It was mostly technically proficient, and then it got meh on the last couple of charts, as my foot started to get extra tired. I was making progress on it, so that's good overall. I'm happy with it. Progress. Let's paste there. Left foot got tired. Now, I am curious if I do... Let's just stick with the same charts. We'll go into the timestamp, and we'll just try it. I don't know, 150. I'm just curious how this is going to sound. Might not sound good. Why does it sound weird? One, two, ready, aim. Yeah, my left foot is tired, and that's too quick for me. That's okay. That was fun, though. Cool. That was 28. What is 29? Okay, so snare plays quarter note triplets. Swung cymbal. Ding, 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 ding. Interesting. Okay, so last time I did this, it said it needed a lot of work at 110, but I was making progress on it. Emphasize beat 3 on snare. Okay. Okay, interesting. Let's try this, I don't know, at 100, maybe? I feel like this is one of those ones where if you go slower, it gets worse. Let's try it. Did I do this set of charts earlier? Yes. So let's do this one. It's nice having so much variety now. For like a year and a half, it was just like 10 charts, and then I added like the advanced charts, but now we got all these. Sweet. Okay, so let's attempt this at 100. I don't know how this is gonna go. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! It's slow. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Ooh. Yeah, okay, so I'm actually going to go backwards, and I'm going to, since I'm having myself on this, I'm going to do the step before this. So if it doesn't sound good, then you can work on, like for this instance, 8th note permutations that are swung. And so this is a good way to practice. So we're going to start at 90. Whoops. That's the description. That was my comment. Okay. We're going to slowly work our way up through here. Can't process the diddles. 2, ready, and... This is why we're slowing down and working on this grind. 2, ready, and... Bass drum sliding a little bit. finally got that measure. Yay! Ugh, my foot's getting sloppy. Oops, there we go. So weird having that quarter note triplet on the snare. I'm still not at a point where I'm getting like an emphasis on 3, but that feels better. Let's attempt it again with some charts. So again, we scrolled here. We'll do this at 100. And what set of charts was I doing? These 5? Yeah. Okay, so timestamps, description, but because this one starts at the beginning, just kind of immediately counts you off. Here we go. Okay, so typical ding 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 ding. Quarter notes on the quarter note triplets on the snare. Read the charts with the foot. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Ah! It's weird. The quarter note triple is the weird part. Because sometimes the foot does not line up with it, so it's got the syncopation with it. 1, 2, here we go. getting better. Yay! Progress! You know, these are practice sessions, not show-off sessions, so it's good to see the little progress in there. Hopefully it's motivating for anybody who's watching this live or after the fact on YouTube. A 1, 2, ready, go. Man, that first line was rough. It's like my brain was like, cannot process. I keep hitting my mouse, keeps sliding down. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready and. It's a quarter note triplet that keeps throwing me off. I keep like switching it depending on what the pattern is with the foot. So this is a good challenge to work on though. It's fun. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, we barely survived that. 100 still needs a lot of work, but I was making progress on it. This is still playing. You can't hear the play along, but stop. I can. Okay, let's do one more chart, and then I'm going to work on my foot, and then I'm going to call it here for the drumming stuff today. Let's see, play 8th note triplets between floor. No. We'll do that one next time. This one is rough. Well, oh no, this is a different one than I'm thinking of. So this one, you actually use the floor tom. So I'll go ahead and do it on here, but you... Okay, so triplet, 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 while you play 2 and 4 on the hi-hat. to read the pattern on the snare. Let's see, I did at 120 and it was meh. Let's try it at 120 again. Let's do a different set of charts. So, have I played those. Let's do charts 1 through 5. There's going to be some weird patterns here on this first one in particular, but we'll attempt it. Okay, so 120. This might not go good, folks. Stay tuned. And again, you normally play this on the floor, but I'm going to do it on the high tom. One, two, oh, 1, 2, ready, and... Better than I thought it was going to go, to be honest. Yay! We'll see how I do on these other charts, because they're also different. 1, 2, oh, 1, 2, here we go. I could do this one faster. It's actually starting to feel fairly comfortable. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. Triplets a little uneven between the foot and the floor tom, so I'm trying to fix that. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. right, not bad. Better than I thought it was going to go, based on how it went last time. So that was mostly technically proficient. And it was fun. It was good. No complaints. Sweet. Caroline. Ba-ba-ba. Who was it? Trevor Noah, I think. We watched his stand-up. We watched a couple stand-ups recently, but he had a joke about Sweet Caroline, the song. It was funny. Made us laugh. Okay, so 160 needs a lot of work. It's pushing my limits. Let's try 150. So this one, if you go back here, there's an exercise called Rebound, and you can use it for all sorts of things. I'm going to use it to work on my double strokes on my foot. So I'm going to do snare, snare, bass, bass, and I'm going to do this from 150 to 155, or 54 rather. We're just going up 5 total. And we do that. Okay. So I'm just alternating or doing double strokes between the feet and the hands over the rhythm. Man, this is bad. Let's try it again. Okay. Stop sliding, please. Mouse keeps sliding. Better than the first time I attempted it. Still not great. My second note of my bass drum double stroke is a little too fast, like on the 8th notes. That one. One, two, here we go. One, two, ready, and... Come on, Jared. You can do it. Gotta psych myself up. Last time. Tiring. That's fun though. I like it. Okay, so that was meh. I felt like I was making progress on it, and I did 154. Cool. Again, you can find all of these play-alongs, like this one that I just worked on is called Rebound, at the link at the top of the screen. And so this was under the limb independence and permutations exercises, but the charts I was using was under here. There's a new chart releasing every single day for the next couple of weeks, and then it does a bunch of chop and technique stuff, like a bunch of chug variations, a ton of grid variations, and a ton of technique exercises, etc. So stay tuned for more. And if you want to get your own Ghost Note shirt, like what I'm wearing, or a hoodie like I've got, you can find it at the bottom of the page. There's a bunch of little Ghost Note stuff on here, as well as some other little merchy things, but like there. I appreciate everybody who stopped by, and yeah, I'm going to go set up for Far Cry 6, so stay tuned for more, and I'll catch you later.